What is going on, folks? It's your man Jay, and I'm back with another video. So it's time to give you a follow-up video on the Moto G7. Now, I actually use this Moto G7 for my live streams. I think it's one of the best devices to do a live stream with when you need to do a front-facing video. This camera up here at the top right there just does fantastic in pretty much any lighting. And I would go so far as to say that the rear camera definitely is one that's impressive. You remember my shattered back? I told you I'm just clear case, rocking with it. But the phone itself has been holding up fantastic, man. Speedy device, no problems with social media at all, nothing. I've predominantly been whipping this phone out. Shout out to Tech Randy's live. He's live right now, actually, even though that says May 24th. He's actually live. He's somewhere around here. But I've been rocking with this phone for live streams ever since I did that first one, because it has the live stream YouTube app, which I think is extremely important right there. That's a beautiful thing. I wish more phones had the live stream capability right from the phone. I think that's important. But other than that, I do a lot of phone calls with it. Social media, obviously. Sorry if you see the camera, I'm moving the camera. But overall, man, the phone is really, really good. Battery life has been good. This is one of my Project 5 phones. So I've been switching between this and I've been switching between the Pixel 3 for Project 5. Now, the Project 5 service is just a service. I actually bought this through Project 5. You remember I got it for $250, and this is one of the best purchases I've ever made on a smartphone for $250. It's just that good. It has great cameras, everything, and it has good sound quality. The screen is gorgeous. It's got I guess you could say it's got a older design, you know, with the, some would call large bezels, and then the teardrop at the top up there. But I think it's hot, man. I don't take this out the case anymore because it's shattered. But it is, I can't cut myself because I got it all masked off. But I like that they have the fingerprint reader in the Motorola button. I'm loving that right there. And it's just a good phone, man. For those of you that bought the G7 on my recommendation, you got a winner. I told everybody, you know, you need to grab this while it's $249 on Project 5, and I stand firm on that. I think it's really, really good for $249. It's a great price for $249. This phone is ridiculous at $249. I haven't been over to Project 5 to see if it's still $249, but you can check it out. Just hit 5, and if you decide to purchase, there's a link down below where you can get $20 off or something like that, or a credit. I don't get credit for Project 5 anymore because I tapped out. I've gotten like $900 in credits on my on my Project 5 account, so I don't pay a bill anymore. It's just credits coming in. But I've had their service for 3 years, and I'm going on 4 years, I believe. I'm going on 4 years, and the service is fantastic, which is why I use Project 5 for phone calls. That's something that people don't really talk about much when they get cell phones, is cellular calls. And so for me, it's been great. Project 5 has not let me down, especially when traveling. If you use a Project 5 device, you're going to switch between the networks, which is Sprint. I think it's US Cellular and T-Mobile. When I travel a lot, I fluctuate between Sprint and T-Mobile a lot, and Sprint always kicks in when I'm in an area where it says trees and just not a lot. It really kicks in strong. So the Moto G7, man, it's a good phone. The size is right. It actually feels a little bulky with this case on it. Some of you guys always say, do the cases turn yellow? This one kind of has a hint. It's not yellow. It's just not as clear. It might just be dirty or whatever. So I can take a Clorox wipe or something like that and clean it up. As you can see on camera, it doesn't really look too yellowish, I guess. But you know, the phone is good. The screen is good. The cameras are good. The battery is good. Headphone jack is good. That's just how it is, man. It's a good phone. I really like this phone though. But predominantly, if I do a stream and I'm not using my DSLR, I'm probably using this phone more than likely. This is my #1 phone for streaming YouTube, straight up. So this is your man Jay. Just a maintenance. This is a maintenance update. I've been doing a lot of maintenance updates. Because some people ask, how do you use all these phones? Well, all these phones have their own phone numbers, and they all have a place in my life that they get used. That's how. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Moto G7 owners. Are you thinking about switching over to the Moto Z4? Leave a comment down below. Are you sticking with the G7? It's your man Jay, and I'm out.